chosen ones, empaths, and all the genuine souls out there. This narcissist sold the hell out. Okay, they sold the hell out to the devil. I don't personally think there's any coming back for them. I don't think there's any coming back for them. Obviously, God is merciful and forgiving and stuff like that, but I think that the further they fall into error, all right, they've basically become subservient to the dark forces, the devil, the entities. They've basically become subservient to that, and they serve this agenda. That is their purpose on earth, their meaning to this existence, and their purpose in life is to cause havoc, cause chaos, cause destruction, um, try and disrupt the chosen ones and the authentic souls out there, trying to cause them pain and mess up their lives. This becomes their purpose and their meaning to their existence. They have a shallow and very miserable meaning to their existence. But they have basically sold out. They've become subservient to the devil. And they carry out his agenda on earth. This is what they're doing. And this is why you need to be careful about who you encounter. Okay? Because just because you've got rid of a narcissist or narcissist in your life, there's plenty of them out there. And they're just wanting the opportunity to try and infiltrate your life. And you see, the thing is, the more you become awakened, trusting in the process that God has put you through, ascending, developing, rising, the more you become awakened, this really throws a spanner in the works for these narcissists that want to try and infiltrate your life in the future, because they don't like awakened, authentic souls. It disrupts their ability to manipulate. It disrupts their whole game plan. It really does disrupt their whole game plan. Okay? So when they come around you and they know they have their only option is to do deviant, devilish stuff, as part of the agenda that they've sold out to be under. They have no other choice. They can't be truthful, or they can't be authentic and try and assert more control or something like that. They can't. They're functioning on such a low frequency, negative vibrations, negative frequency, low frequency, because they're functioning on that. They're just part of that realm, that devilish realm. That's all they are. Okay, they don't have a lot of power. The more and more you awaken, the only way they had power was when you was asleep. Now that's why I encourage you to go on a journey of healing after you awaken, and really take your time with it and really process your emotions and develop and heal, because it's building up boundaries and protection for you in the future for any other parasites that want to try and infiltrate your life. Okay, it's really building up boundaries, and it's a protection. It's a form of a protection, because they may affiliate with you for a little particular time, but they'll probably pop up with a discard or a ghosting, or you might cut them off. This is what will happen with narcissists involved in your life in the future, because they can tell you're switched on, because they can tell you've woke up. So forget about these parasites. They've sold themselves out. Like, if you encounter one in the future, and you know they're sellouts. They've become subservient to Satan, to the devil. They're wasters. They've tried to choose the fast path in life, by selling out, and they're not really gonna get ahead anyway. They're not really gonna get ahead. They're not really gonna get ahead at all. They're dependent upon asleep chosen ones and things like that. That's what they're dependent upon. They want to just prevent your rise. But the thing is when they encounter a chosen one who is asleep, the chosen one or empath or genuine soul wakes up to the fact they're a narcissist, wakes up to the abuse, this is what's been happening. It's clearly evident. You can read the comment section on this channel, other channels alike. It's filled with people who have once thought they were in a decent relationship with someone, and then they've woken up, and then you no longer look at them the same. And that's why I'm telling you that they've sold out. Okay, they're nothing but sellouts. All right, and they're part of that agenda. That's all they work with. That is their whole lease of life, is being subservient to the devil's agenda. That's all they can do. That's all they can do. And like I said, I don't think there's coming back from it. Maybe some of them might, I suppose, if they do turn back to God or the universe, like they can correct their ways. It's possible, but a lot of them become so blindsided that they don't. They become so ingrained in their ways that they never actually turn back. They start to get such an appetite for chaos and destruction, and they become so attuned to the devil's agenda. It just becomes what they're living and breathing. That's all they are. It's the total opposite of you. They're the total opposite of what you are. Okay? And they try to masquerade with artificial light, like they're on your level, or they're decent people, and they're just not. They're just parasites, disgusting little parasites. Okay, dusty weirdos. So just view them as sellouts. That's the way you should look at them, as they're sellouts. Whether some of them are consciously knowing that they're selling out to the devil, others of them are not so conscious, and they're just subservient to the frequency that they're under. But some of them do know. Many of the spiritual narcissists and religious narcissists know they're actually working for the dark forces or the devil. They know they're actually working for that agenda. Many of them know they're doing that. Okay? But some of them are not switched on to know that, or they're not awakened enough to know that. But still, nevertheless, they're all working for that same agenda, whether they're awake to it or not. And it's even if the ones that were asleep woke up to the fact they were working for that agenda, maybe it might shock them into change, maybe, but a lot of them would just carry on with their ways. Okay, they have an appetite for this destruction and chaos. It's what fuels them, so they stay ingrained in these ways a lot of the time. But obviously I can't speak for God, but I don't see much evidence of them changing. Don't see much evidence of them changing and correcting their ways at all. So just class them as sellouts and stay the hell away from them. So anyway, thank you for watching today. If you'd like to donate or support to the channel, you can find a link in the description box below. If you'd like to book a one-to-one session myself, you can also find a link in the description box below. And if you want to check out the main channel, the Narcissism channel, you can also find a link in the description box below. So anyway, I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.